And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we are, but are we actually? Well, there's an ad playing. That's a good sign. And the answer is yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone. Ace here. Welcome to today's live stream. And today we are back with some more Final Fantasy VI. So, last video was mostly a grind stream, where we ended up grinding our way through the curse shield so we can turn it into the paladin shield by lifting the curse, which meant fighting 250 some battles in order to do that. It took a while. We are now level 50 as a direct result. So, yeah, we have a little bit of ways to go about. Now, well, Locker's level 50 anyways. Let's have a look at everyone before we... But now that we have it, we can start... Oh, we can unlock Holy for him. Nice. And she should be getting close to... Okay, she's still learning those. Gao is still learning that. And is a good ways away there. So now that we have everything we need, what we need to do is try fighting an ancient... going to an ancient castle and dealing with another dragon. Mr. Vibe Check says, cock. Okay, fine. Thank you, Mr. Vibe Check. Alright, we're gonna try heading down and seeing... I think what we need to do is actually try going to Figaro. And this is gonna be our chance to, hopefully... stop here. We're going to go ahead and this should take me straight to the castle. Whiteout is... or not? I know there's something that's got to be done here. Yep, we locked Kefka up there. Wait a sec. There's an opening there. Maybe that's our ticket. There. Okay. Alright, Gal. Show them the ways of the stray cat. You. And you attack as well. Ow. Nice! A high ether? Cool. Mr. Vibe Check is smiling. Okay. Oh no. We will use... Alright, so that just goes there, around there. Alright, that's an easy sweep. Let's see what kind of goodies we can find around here. Ooh, another treasure chest. Let's see where this takes us. Monster in a box! Master Tonberry, huh? What? Okay, they have hit him. A Gladius, huh? Alright. Well, none of these characters can really make use of the Gladius. He got hit with a bubble blower and died. Yes, yes he did. I feel like there's got to be an easy way to get to that. Whoops. I missed with Cat Scratch. That's a shame, but he didn't miss that time. There we go. And Gao is about to level up again. A Death Terror. That sounds like a good thing to give to Setzer, so I shall. Once I mean, Setzer already has an insta-kill move anyways, for more, or a chance to insta-kill with a regular attack, so that's nice. LGBT ranged attack. Gao has leveled up and has now got a larger health pool as direct results. Nice. Uh-oh. Casting death on my characters, I think, is yeah. Well, now we know that they can just insta-kill my party. That's good to know. So I don't know. I don't see the point of just going back here. If you level up too much, the game might get too easy. Yeah. We are kind of potentially hitting that, but that's what happens when we grind to try to unlock, grind the shield down. To be fair, though, I have been getting my ass handed to me a couple times already, so I suppose it is a nice change of pace for the immediate time being. Alright. I suppose it is also part of the charm of the game, too, to just become ridiculously OP. With some grinding, too. Alright. Ooh, another treasure. Oops. Alright. Lock is leveled up again. A Magicite shard. Where? Well, it's not showing me where it is, so... I do really need to resort everything anyways. There. It's probably not going to show up here anyways, so... But... Alright, we go there. Let's see what else we can find. A save point. Probably going to be a boss fight here. Here we go. We made it into the ancient castle. What is this place? It's an Esper attack. Let loose our Espers. This is the site of a 1,000-year-old battle. Ordo Manus is the only Esper left to us. Has he recovered from his injuries? Does it matter? We have no other choice. We must leave this final battle in Odin's hands. A city destroyed during the War of the Magi. Zenitsuken. Zenitsuken. Impressive. I never thought you would be able to turn me to stone. There's a legend that tells of an ancient battle between the Esper Odin and a powerful magus. It took place in the great hall of a castle. Okay, cool. So now we can explore the ruins. I know there's a legendary dragon in here as well, which we can slay, and that will go a long way, hopefully, to... What is Punisher? Okay, interesting. Monster in a box time. Cool. A samurai soul. Oh. Ow. Oh, that healed most of them. Yeah, that was easy. We got the Master Scroll. Four times per turn, huh? Well, I know what we're equipping Gao with. What do you mean I can't equip him with it? Okay, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Technically, I could equip Locke with it, which would give him 4 attacks with that one sword that he's got, which would be... Which each of those would have a chance to potentially also do damage with the holy damage too, and I don't think that is... I have heard that the Master Scroll does nerf the attack's power a little bit, but... Paul Schlock has gifted a membership. Thank you once again, Paul Schlock, for doing that. Again, whenever you guys gift memberships or join the membership program or become... or just donate money, you really do help out the channel. Okay. 1. Locke has learned Holy. Wait a sec, he's also close to learning Ultima, too. Alright. And this does give him a strength boost as well, so we might as well just leave him on that. So yeah, that was a very useful find there, definitely. Should even get some more Magicite as a result of this. Preemptive Strike. Gao has learned Gravaga and Tornado. Alright, let's see. Yep, he has maxed out that Esper. You know, we might as well actually give him Alexander. And you can have Bismarck, since that gives you a strength bonus anyways. Actually, we will use Gao's ability here to... So I think Gao might not be the best choice for that Master Scroll. It might be. Because there's only really a chance that it actually does what we want. And if he gets it, if he does the... It's only if he gets Cat Scratch, and that's a 50-50 it seems. He has achieved Bankai. Leaving behind a shard of Magicite. Glittering gems. I have fallen in love with Odin. It is a forbidden love, I know, but the flames of passion obey not the rule of reason. Every time I think of that noble man, my heart flutters, and the fans flames yet more. And who could rightly fault it? When the fighting ends, I shall tell him I must. Love between a human and an Esper. I think there's a secret here that we can... Ooh. So, from what I've heard... Yeah, that's one cat scratch. Something that I heard about was... Oh, wait, what? Oh, there's something there. One? So it only does one cat scratch. That is... So there's no real point in me just doing that for cat scratch then. So, at that point, I might as well use... Yeah, I definitely need to swap the Master Scroll out. Potent though it may be, it's just not... So I think I'll equip it to lock. Does have an alarm earring. I'll give him the Hero's Ring. That should boost his abilities there. There we go. And that should give us access to the dragon. Huh. Even the queen was turned to stone. Stone, is that a tear? Surges with newfound power. Odin becomes red. Okay. I didn't just screw myself over, did I? Actually, let's load that to see what Odin learned before. Meteor. So we should keep this until we learn Meteor. Tsunami. That's not good. Well, at least he is immune to that. Acid Rain. I will heal all these characters. None of those actually did anything for the holy ability. That's unfortunate. Oh, he died already. So now we know how to grind at least to learn Meteor. Locke has learned Ultima. There's a new sword here for us. A sword that can randomly one-shot enemies. So, as much as I want Odin to turn into Raiden, eventually, for now, I want to also learn Meteor. So we'll have at least one character turn that, so we can learn Meteor. Because that seems like a pretty useful thing to learn. I'm sure we can go to see her as soon as we are done. Lizard Orb. What's this? Fire and negate, ice and negate. Equip on a Yeti. Okay. Well, now we know that there's something that Amaro can definitely equip. That'll be interesting. Gold hairpin, yep, fair enough, self-explanatory. Okay, I kind of made a mistake there. Ow. Okay, so I feel like having at least a few characters learn Meteor would probably be the go-to. So we can learn Snowstorm. That's interesting. Alright, we got ourselves that. Well, it takes us over to here. I'm actually gonna look up, see if there's any point, see what. All right. Continue kicking some ass for Alright, we'll just kill this dude here real quick. It looks like it gets rid of the whole capacity for holy damage, so that is... Alright, at the very least, I have not seen the holy damage kick off while using that, so that is... I was hoping it would work, but apparently not. I might be best suited to actually give the Master Scroll to Terra. Since the bonus espers are not in the picks. I will give at least one character, that being Locke, the Odin thing, so that will be... Gal has gotten even more strength, that is nice. So we'll actually equip now Gal with a different one. Actually, the 2 strength is suiting him pretty well. And you are... Actually, hold on. We can equip you with that. Gal could learn from Bismarck, which is another 2 strength. Anyways, let's see what Raiden, if it's... Two additional turns at enemies. Alright, so I think we're good to go. Oh, there we go. A max hit with the... He's cast Snowstorm. That's useful. I do think, from what I'm seeing, though, since I have not seen Locke use the Lightbringer's Holy Attack even once, it probably is best to give him maybe Hero's Ring or something. The other Hero Ring I have, and then Terra can use that. There. Hopefully the ultimate weapon should be excellent for that, because it still does a lot of damage, and it's based on hit pool. And so long as I also max out her hit point pool, we should be golden. But yeah, the plan here is we're going to level up to at least learn Meteor on one character. And see, the moment that I do that, yep. So yeah, it does pay off to just leave Locke as B and give Master Scroll to Terra, since, again, Ultima. There. I do believe there is a thing that also gets you an additional type 2 tax, which does multiply with, I think, with the Master Scroll. So we could potentially get 8 attacks with that, I think. I need to see what I can equip to do. Go to the throne room. Okay, so I already read that. Like I said, though, the plan here is we're just going to level up a little bit, just enough to get him to learn this Meteor, and that's actually most of the way there now. It'll take a little bit of time, that's fine. Once we do, I'll then swap it out for Quick, which should be excellent for spellcasting anyways. Speaking of, I think now is the perfect opportunity to swap out this for a Flame Shield and give this to Terra so she can actually have Ultima. You know, with the Ultima weapon too. Alright. Snow Torrent. Ooh, he's actually... Oh, that's gonna hurt. But it heals Terra, so... Almaro has leveled up again. Yeah, that seems to be the way to go. Strength 2 for her again. And now Gao's up to 4,000 HP. Alright, those are insta-killed. Terra has learned Holy. You could say Holy Terra. Okay, okay, yeah, I know that's a bad joke, yeah. Well, I need something. Ah. Midgard Stormer seems to be the go-to right now. He's so close to learning. He's getting really close to learning Meteor. So we'll continue that. We'll then turn Odin into Raiden, so at least we'll have one character that knows it. I mean, I've heard that apparently, from what I just read, it seems better to have use Ultimate anyways, but... Getting a speed boost does seem like a good move, at least. Alright. Insta-kill. We gotta be getting close, too. And now Locke has learned Meteor. Which means we can now go ahead, see her, turn Odin into Raiden. So, he still teaches quick. No, he still teaches speed. Each turn by stopping time for everyone else. Okay. So yeah, and he also upgrades everyone's speed too. So that seems like the move to go with. Now we should have exactly what we need to wreck whatever next dragon we come across. All right. Oh, these poor guys are gonna get ruined. Holy cow! I guess that he's weak to holy attacks. Alright. We even got some good items out of this, so... Snowstorm. Once I'm able to level up Terra's health pool enough, eventually she'll start doing all kinds of damage, because remember, the Ultimate Sword should be basing its attacks around maximum health points, so having that maxed out. Eventually I'll be able to do, hopefully, so much damage that it's looking at. Gao has leveled up again, has now got even more strength. And he also has over 4,000 hit points. So does Locke, despite being... Locke has fewer hit points, though, despite being leveled up significantly more. So that's why that exists. It exists exclusively as a trap. That's fine. The problem is, I'm not locked in here with the monsters. The monsters are locked in here with me. Okay, just... Whoops. He missed. You didn't. Swipe. Yeah, okay, fine. Cat Scratch did full damage. So yeah, we're starting to just do full damage on some of these dudes, which is very effective. So, she also has a chance to crit anyways, which brings it basically back to normal attack strength. That's good. Let's see. Just... yeah, I thought so, okay. I think this is the way. Well, any of those ways would have worked. That's alright. He missed. Alright. We can also now go to sleep a little bit, I think, or something. Restart the engines. Then actually we're going to go back to where we were earlier. So we could go back there and fight those enemies. And we could have gotten more people to unlock the meteor spell if we really wanted, but yeah, I'm happy with the way we are right now. We'll head upstairs. I think there should be a bed around somewhere anyways, so we'll just use that. Just need to remember where it is. Here it is. Then I believe there is another dragon we can fight, which would be really, really useful. But we have to fight him in the air somewhere. Let's figure out where he could possibly be. So, is it a chance that the dragon appears, or is it a 100% but he just appears in different locations, I wonder? Well, let's continue flying around, seeing if we can find him. He appears in a certain location, so it's over here where we saw him last anyways. No, it was over here. Might as well use the height advantage to have a look and see if we can better Alright, let's have one... Sorry, let's have a look, see. I'm just gonna look this up while we search around. Once we see him, we should be good to go, though, I think. And then, yeah. Might be a case of you have to be in the air for a certain amount of time for him to pop up, I don't know. But it could also be just a RNGesus sort of situation. It was over there last. Save it. Maybe... Okay, so we already dealt with... Oh, there he is. Alright, let's see how this goes. A death gaze, huh? So that wasn't the dragon. Instead, that was something else altogether. Cool. He tried to cast Death on Gao. Didn't quite work out for him. He keeps killing Amaru for some reason. And he fled. So we didn't get the XP, and he just... We still have to waste all the magic on healing Amaru. Awesome. Thanks, guy. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, let's take the wheel again. Oh yeah, I could also go to the Cultist Tower. I forgot, because there is another legendary dragon there. So, I think maybe there's a couple of other dragons I could be thinking of. Okay, so it's not there. feel like well, I know it's not going to be that one. So it's gotta be somewhere. Oh yeah, and since I already have... I feel like the last dragon that's left should be the one at the cultist tower, right? So maybe we should just go there and fight that. We only can use magic spells for that, but which maybe because we have quick would be useful for us, but I want to still try to defeat one of those enemies. Well, I guess what we'll do is... we go there, or we could... Cultist Tower should be right here. Let's just actually head down there. How's everyone doing for their various pools? It could be better, could be worse. I do think, though, probably going to be best served with a character other than Amaru there. So let's pick one that... I'm going to try to cheese it slightly. A couple of characters I think could be useful. So, having her... Locke is definitely going to be useful. She, as an option. We're going to get... Shadow can do magic, but I'm going to try doing characters that can do magic without using MP. So let's see how this goes. And also, Sabin should have a piece of equipment already on him. The Genji glove. I don't... Okay, we can... But the plan here is we're going to see if we can get these characters to all use the various abilities without having to, you know, utilize their magic pools. That should be a winning strategy. We shall see if it is or isn't. And while we're at it, let's see who we can equip here. Okay, and you have... Yeah, that should be a good winning combination, I think. Alright, let's see if we can even get there. If it does fail spectacularly. Okay, we will do... try banish, see what that does. So it does only allow for actual magic. Unfortunate. I need to see which ones I've got that actually... Oh, and Sabin's actually... okay. Well, we can at least use... But yeah, not having a magic pool for one of the characters I was taking up here is a bad idea. I'm just gonna flee. Oh, can't run away. Cool. Alright. We'll banish you. Well, Sabin learned Dispel, but not really. So what I will do is I will use a tent. And make sure everyone rests. And then we can go ahead and knock the tar out of whatever's up there, maybe. Yeah, I think we can potentially get to through them and the tower. He knows the way of banish. He can cast Thundara. You can mimic. Level 50 magic, huh? Okay. We'll try banishing you too. And... Zana. Insta-killed! Terra has now learned Ultima. That is excellent. Okay, she can now a shield. Guess we'll go with the Ice Shield for now. Mod, I guess, can use the Paladin's Shield. Safety bit, what's that do? Petrification, Okay, that is incredibly useful. I don't think I'll be able to use... other stuff in the meantime anyway, so that is extremely useful. We'll just fight this dragon here. Okay. Oh, okay. We will use Banish again. You can cast Cura on yourself. And you can cast Thundara on both of them. And we'll Mimic. Ah. What we will do is cast Reflect on... No! Okay, I need to cast Reflect on someone. Or I can cast Dispel. Oh no! Alright, we'll cast Raise on you, because we can have you heal or everyone or something. And he just banished him. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm using Lazaga on you, see what happens. Gotta be something that... There, we'll do Osmos. Alright, and it even killed him. So now we have a way to... Good. All right. Another step. Do Banish, see what happens. Well, that killed two of them. Cast Osmos. And cast Thundara. That works. All right. A Genji shield. What does this do? Oh, this looks like an upgrade. Anyways, we'll do that. Level 50 magic, huh? We'll do Osmo. Poisana. Oh, it actually healed him. We will do Dispel then. We'll do Mimic. No. Alright. Oh, no, that ain't good. Well, we can cast oh, God. Seriously, game. Okay, we need Osmos on one of these dudes. You can do a rise again. And you can do Cura on all these guys. You can do Cura on all these guys. Okay, now we can continue. Let's do Lazara. Mimic. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna do Cura on these. That ain't good. Alright, let's do raise. That ain't. Oh, he regened him. Thank you. Well, I do not have... That's not good. Okay, we'll give you a rise again. Well, actually, no. We will give you Osmos. Because we need that right the fuck now. Holy, huh? Okay, well, we can now cast Cura again on her. She can cast a rise on Sabin. You can also cast a rise on the other guy as soon as he's on Go-Go. Phoenix down that because I'm getting tired of having to revive people. Okay, now we can start casting. We'll try Banish on him. If it works, and hey, awesome. If not, it didn't, but hey. Osmos. We'll do Thundara, I guess. You do Cura again. You Mimic. No. You know what? I'm just gonna do this because fuck this fight. Oh, never mind. It does at least feel good having one character with Ultima here. Even though I haven't used it so far. Oh, there's a dragon. It's the Holy Dragon. Alright, Holy Dragon, your time is at an end. Let's put you in... But you got this one already? Apparently not. Well, no, I didn't go through the Cultist Tower. Holy, a couple times. He actually healed this character. Let's cast something. Let's cast Ultimate on you, because I'm getting annoyed about this. There! Taking Go-Go was a smart move. The Holy Lance. Well, I know who's getting that. Alright, Mog. I'm assuming this actually has Holy Lance, or Holy as well. We'll actually give him the Gladius. Upon striking an enemy, so we can... Okay. So yeah, do you have life 3? I mean, I have Kiraga, yes, on Terra specifically. Alright. I'm just gonna cast Banish on these and see how many we get. All of them. That's how many we got. Holy cow, level 80 magic now. This can't be good. Okay, you will use your abilities of Osmos to deal with that. You don't have... You'll just defend. You'll use poison. And you'll mimic. And you will use... Banish. Oops. We will use Banish on what we can get here. Both of them. Sabin learned Holy. Nice. So now he can do Holy on them, which is excellent. I need to find one, though, that is... I need Osmos. Alright, we'll switch you over to Shiva just so you can learn Osmos. Because you not having that is a problem. Oh, shoot. I forgot one of my characters was poisoned. Yeah, we better cure ourselves of that. Might as well teach you that. Level 90 magic. Oh dear. Well, let's try Banish. See what we can kill with that. You. Try silencing one of them. And you cast Osmos. We'll see if any of them actually... Well, what we can do is cast Osmos on him. Ow. We'll do Dispel if we have it. Yes. Does not work. Oh no, that's Meteor. You can cast Dispel on that dude over there. Where is it? Here. That ain't good. Well, there's my party defeated. Awesome. Sup, Ace, judging the soundtrack. Close to finale. Nah. Well, we're just on the cultist tower, so we're still just getting more goodies. Alright, well, back to here we go. Alright. Let's see what we have equipped. Yeah, I need you to learn Shiva there desperately. And while we're at it, we'll also give you a couple of... What's it? Okay, there we are. Magic urns, huh? We'll see first if we can use Osmos on you. If we can, then that'll be hilariously good. Just in case, we'll cast a spell. Okay. He does not have any spells on him. So these guys just heal you. Then run away. Sabin has learned Holy. Okay. We'll give you that. That was nice of him. Level 80 magic, and I know these people are vulnerable to Banish, so... Mog has learned Blizzard. Now hold on, Mog should be... Osmos is already a good chunk of the way there. So then he won't have to use either anymore. Force armor. What does this do? Apparently we already have force armor somewhere. Oh, here it is. From multiple elements. Okay, we can equip that to someone. He can't use it. So the only one that could potentially use it is her. How much of a downgrade is it going to be? The Genji armor improves her stats. It does increase magic evasion significantly, though, so I'm probably going to go with it, even though it doesn't decrease her stats a bit. Alright, let's see. In Final Fantasy IX, the enemies had to be defeated using elixirs on them. In turn, they would yield 108. Okay. Alucard voice. I know this is filthy rich coming from me, but your powers are bullshit. Okay, level 80 magic, in which we know for a fact is susceptible to banish, so we shall banish. Yoink. Cool. Now, how close is Mog to learning Osmos? Close enough that I might want to actually just continue grinding slightly, as silly as that sounds, here of all places. So... But, yeah, if I can... Oh, yeah, that has Dispel. So I need to cast Dispel on you. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. Well, Banish worked on one of them. Oh, that especially ain't good. Well, he's down, which means it is up to one of the characters to now cast a Phoenix down on him. Okay, it's a good thing we got a lot of them. You cast Ultima. You Mimic. Unfortunately, I think that is one of those situations where I did not actually get him to any closer to learning a new ability, so that sucks. We can check, though. Yeah. Oh, well, he doesn't have... you know what, I'm going to avoid... Why not reflect? Why not use reflect? Yeah, that is a good idea. Especially here of all places. I might as well at least learn Osmos. That would make it so that we can potentially... Well, that's going to make this reasonable. You can cast Banish and do your thing and banish these assholes. So how close does that put me? 2 more fights like that and I will have it. Cool. Now it is his turn to cast Osmos on you. I mean, the banish is gonna kill him anyways. So, yoink. Oh, only one of them? Okay, well, we'll get the other one. Don't you worry. Okay, I guess we'll just do this the good old-fashioned way. Thundara. Okay. Well, you poisoned by that. Oh! We're good now, okay. So that should put everyone where they need to be, and which means we can just go ahead and fight whatever's up here and defeat it. Watched all of Firefly in the last few days, gonna watch Serenity next tomorrow. Okay. Well, hopefully you enjoy, man. Ooh, looky here. Guess who's got something that can ruin your day? Except no. We'll use... Where's the Dispel? There we are. Osmos from you, and... Banish from you, and Mimic. Ooh, that ain't good. Well, we cast it and healed one of our characters, but that doesn't really help us that much, especially now that... Oh, he stopped himself! Okay. No. Alright, you're gonna get ultimate, because I'm... There. Mog has learned Cure, and Sabin has learned another ability. I need one that can... I feel like teaching him a ability that would actually cause us to survive stuff would be really useful. You can use Cure again. Soul of Thamasa. To dual cast. Okay. Kafka's treasure. Return the treasure. Magic Master, huh? Okay. I will use Dispel for any bullshit that you've got on. He does not. Oh, what's that? You can't do anything about the... Oh, no. Can you hit them both again? God damn it. He's dead again. Phoenix down again. Alright. Oh, he got ultimate again for free! Ow! Okay. No! I almost had it. Don't kill him. Use raise on him. Okay. Well, now I know. He does that every time he dies. Okay. Well, I have the reflect ring, so if I casted it on characters I know would... So yeah, that could be a problem, but I do have an idea. Okay. We will do Osmose. You will do Osmose. You will mimic. You will do where's re-raise? I'll do it on the 2 characters I know for a fact. Can't have, Alright, we'll do Osmose again. He's gonna kill her, isn't it? No, he didn't. Kira on her. Darn it, he killed her. Well, that is a problem. Oh. Can't really charge up that re-raise thing if... Oh, that's not going to help me. I mean, it will, but it will be also kind of a... Let's use Osmose again. We're just shut. Okay, it looks like we might have sucked out all of his. No, we didn't. And he died again. Awesome. So we are actually. He has a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I know. And he just healed. Oh, darn it. That ain't good. Okay. And he killed him again. Now I have to once again cast re-raise. Well, at least now I know that she won't die. Well, that's something. Oh, he can't... oh, darn it. Okay, now we can start mimicking. Technically, she already has that, so we can start casting Ultimate on him. Ow. Oh shit, that's not good. Well, actually I'm just using... And he just healed him. Oh, that's convenient. Okay, so I will use High Potion for you. Do you have Reflect? Yes, you do. Alright. Now we can start hitting him with Osmos. She should have. There, now we should have a chance at defeating this dude, because now everyone's got... Oh. Alright, let's hit him with Osmos, so we can... And you hit him with... you use Reflect. Ah, damn it, that's not good. So, okay. In this, the final fix. Yeah, I know. Oh, so she still has barrier, but for some reason his attacks are going through anyways. Why? Well, at least he has X potion activated. She's cured him. He's dead anyways. And I'm just gonna Phoenix down him again. But now she should have the opportunity to hit him with Ultima. Well, he's dead again. Another Phoenix down, or... They killed him again. There! Now we finally beat him. So 2 of my characters survived. He's hopped up. What is that guy's deal? He's hopped up on magic, securing other points of the game. Don't know. Mega Elixir, huh? Alright, now that we have that settled, we can start heading down. See if we have to fight any more enemies on the way down as well. He's close to learning the rise, so that's nice. So that's why you asked if I had that. All right. You're getting ultimate. I am. Thank you, I guess? Oh, you cast stop on yourself. That has to suck. Okay, we will cast Cura on her. You will cast... Also cast Cura on her. You should cast Osmose, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. And you can also cast Osmose. Use Blizzara, I guess, on you. And you can use another Ultima. Also see what Pyraga does. Oh, that works. Mogs learn Rebate, Jin and Sabin learn Kiraga and Arise. Awesome. Well, he dead, or someone... No, no one died. Well, I'm gonna need a Phoenix down this. Thanks, game. Yep, there goes my party. Okay, maybe... Oh, that's... Okay, no, maybe we actually do have a shot at this. There. Finally, that's over. Alright, now we can continue and hopefully not get ambushed by another one of those, because that is a little bit annoying. How many dragons are left? I think maybe 3 at most. I have a feeling Blizzaga is not a very... Oh, he just insta-kills him again. Cool. Alright, Osmos again. That's gonna be enough to Yep. Finally got him. Mog has learned Raise. Alright, let's try banishing some of these dudes. Only one of them? Okay, we healed him a little bit. That's a problem, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, someone accidentally almost stopped themselves. Yes, waste your turns. That ain't good. Well, Mog has now learned Ultima, so we now have two characters that can equip it. Technically, I could give him a different shield, and that would give him the chance to have him the chance to learn it. So now with two characters having Ultima, should help us out. There we are. Ace, what step of your staircase has the worst line delivery? I don't know what that means. Okay, you're going to learn Ultima the hard way. And you're going to cast Ultima, because really fuck these guys. Alright. The dubstep. Okay, fine. I see what you did there. You're gonna cast Banish, you're gonna Mimic, you're going to cast Ultima, and so are you. I think I cast the wrong thing by accident. Nope, it was in fact Ultima. So now... Okay, there we go. So it does actually teach him Ultima that way. That's a neat little trick. I mean, once he learns Ultima, then, yeah, that's gonna suck for the bad guys for sure, because it'll be... Oh, looky here, a character that happens to be susceptible to Banish. And just in case, everyone's gonna also osmose the hell out of him. Goodbye. Alright, we're now on the lower level magic stuff, which means all we have to do is start casting Osmose again. Sorry. Good. Yeah. Still losing the jobs over mocking Charlie Kirk's death. Yeah, I'm not really surprised by that. Leftists just do not know when to shut up and are still learning maybe mocking the death of a guy that was just politically assassinated isn't, and then also saying that it should happen to more people. Maybe that isn't the thing you want to do. Especially after you spent years arguing that cancel culture is a good thing. Okay, they are immune to that, but you know what they aren't immune to? Problem solved. Alright, ooh, level 30 magics, huh? Let's see if they are susceptible to Banish. Be lovely and funny if they were. But if not, we will also cast some Osmose. Well, they are a little bit vulnerable to it. It's just... I can cast it again, though, and probably... Yep, there we go. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Well, this guy's probably going to scam us, but just in case. Old man. Okay. I already have all that, though, so... I mean, technically that was useful earlier in the game, and he didn't scam us, but... Yeah, I already have all that, so I think we're good to go. So yeah, we already ended up... They call the right hypocrites for doing it. One thing I will say is turnabout is fair play, but I do think there's a difference between mocking someone dying and using racial slurs years ago. Correct, that too. I mean, oh. Please, let's... No! It left. Actually, I wonder if it loads in per chance. So maybe if we leave the castle and then head out, maybe it'll actually be there or something. Maybe. We'll try it. No. But it could be somewhere on the map still, so let's keep doing this. I want to see what fighting one of those enemies drops anyways. Well, when in doubt, I could... Oh, here it is. Death gaze. You're in this other hat. This hat. Ultima time. Oh, he died. Let's see what he got for us. Ooh, a magicite. Okay. So he teaches us flare. Nice. And a 50% hit point increase. Extra 50% on level up. Oh yeah, that's going to be her new main. I mean, she already has. I'm actually going to teach her that real quick, and then I think that's when where we'll call the stream, because between that and having high level... It's over here, isn't it? Yes. What's the difference between a butt fucking and consequences? Left can't handle consequences. That's a difference, for sure. So how close is Sabin to learning Ultima? He's getting there. Having 3 characters with Ultima is going to be really funny. I'm sure, especially with Go-Go being able to cast it for free, basically. Mogler and Desert Lullaby. Cool. And she has gotten a significant boost to her hit points, thanks to that. If we can get her to 4,000 hit points, that'll be awesome. But yeah, once we deal with this... Ooh, a Cactar. This is going to be easy. Maybe. Oh, he definitely did. Well, that's going to be easy, too. In the final dungeon, you have 3 parties. Indeed, I do, which is why I want to... Part of the reason why I want to grind my characters up. Because I know that there are going to be some tough fights ahead. Her with Ultima is absolutely kicking ass on these Cactars. Like, I'm pretty sure even with the Slagworm being what it is. Boom. Oh, that's a hit. Well, Terra's learned Flare now. That's convenient. He's actually learned all those moves. Oh, he's actually maxed that out, so we might as well actually swap them out as... I mean, this should actually make both Lakshmi and Phoenix both maxed out soon anyways. So, yeah. So, yeah, I think we're at a good point there. Once I get these 2 characters. Final dungeon, you can have... Yep. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. They do not know what is coming. Okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I was hoping, but okay. So Antlion looks like it just insta-kills stuff. That's cool. So yeah, I think I will let all my characters, the rest of the party, level up at least once. And the goal here is... Well, there's one more thing we can do, actually, now I think about it. Instead of Go-Go, how close is he to leveling up anyways? He's the furthest way of the party, so I will swap him out for someone else. Alright, you're still in. Mog, you're still in. Sabin, you're still in. But the other party member is Shadow, and that is so he can actually learn his... Not only so he can... He's close to learning Ultima, that's good. The other reason is so we can actually start watching some of those dreams that he's got. Yeah, I will do that. That seems like a really good one. Shadow has learned a whole bunch of them now. So yeah, the only thing he has left to learn of that is Holy, and that'll be good. Mog has learned Firaga, and Sabin has learned Ultima, which means we can equip Sabin once again with Burning Dragon Claws. And you can now be equipped with the Paladin Shield. So let's see how quickly that actually teaches him that. Yeah, that teaches him Ultima very quickly. So once we get enough of those, he'll be up, and yeah. Even the slag worms are a good way to grind it anyways, and they give out XP too. What's the Titanic and the Sixth Sense have in common? I don't know. What do they have in common? Okay, our first slagworm again. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Another slagworm. I see dead people. Ooh, nice. Learned Soul Spiral. What the hell is Soul Spiral? Okay, sacrifices self to fully heal. So, alright, it's a potentially useful in an emergency situation sort of spell. Okay. He's close to learning Re-Raise. He has learned Alexander. Might as well give him this. Pretty sure I just did psychic damage. What I'm reminded of, now this is a little bit of, if you ever seen Inappropriate Soundtracks, it was a series from way back in the day on YouTube. But what it was they, the guy that made it would basically mix, well, Mog's down. Shadow has learned Cure and Regen. I think we'll level up Terra at least once more with that and see how that goes for Espers. But yeah, so as I was saying about the whole Inappropriate Soundtracks, one of the things they had on there was Inappropriate Soundtracks Titanic, where they basically put the music from... They put Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid over the music over the 1997's Titanic. So that's what that reminded me of. And classic case of going to hell for laughing at this sort of situation. Ooh, another cactar. So yeah, let's see how close we are to actually learning. I mean, once she levels up again, she's basically going to hope. I'm hoping that she gets closer to. I'm hoping that she ends up getting closer to 4,000 hit points or whatever, because eventually there is going to hit a point where Ultima does so much damage that even with the half damage point of. That we're dealing with right now, I'm hoping, hit a point where you can potentially get something like 9,000 points even per each of those 4 swings, which is ridiculous enough to hopefully... Alright, hopefully it'd be enough to make a lot of the fights, including the final boss, relatively trivial. We'll see. Plus, I kind of want to level up my characters a little bit. Alright, well, at least that's still getting him closer to learning more stuff, so he's close to learning rewrite, or re-raise, so that'll be very helpful, having yet another character with that. Plus, this is putting Shadow in territory of getting close to learning. Okay, Sabin has now learned those moves. So we can put him on another one. The Mog should be done with that, yep. Teach him Holy for the immediate time, I guess, or something, and see how that goes. Actually, how close is Shadow to learning his Esper's abilities? Kiraga is actually getting close-ish. The Slagworm is going to put it over 60%, so it'll be nice. There we go. So I think another couple of fights like that are going to absolutely curb stomp the slagworms enough to make that worth it. Shadow has now learned Ultima. So yeah, all four of these characters have Ultima. That is extremely potent. And even swap... I think the play here is to swap out that shield for a different shield. Only then, so I can use it on someone else to teach them Ultima. I don't know what there's left to do at this point, though, aside from grind. So, 2 more fights like that, and he will learn that. So that's neat. Alright. Yeah, I think the goal here is we're going to get Terra leveled up again. If only so that way she can actually... have the HP bonus that I'm wanting kick in, and that way she'll have close to... trying to get her as close to 4,000 as possible early on, so that would be very potent, I'm sure. Oh, he died to an antlion. Alright, we can now knock the tar out of him again. Get eaten. Shadow has learned Kiraga, and she has gotten a significant boost, so that's good. I think teaching him that is going to be the best. Alright, then while we're at it, I think now is the point where we just head into town, use the hotel for a bit, and see some more of his dreams. We have plenty of gold to spam here. Anyway, watched your High Republic pilot, and like to hope that one gets seen through the end. It had been a journey and a half, man. Thank you very much. Yes, it was quite the journey. Alright, so it should have a chance to play this every single time. The full need experience. Here we go. Yahoo! We did it, Clyde! 1,000,000 gil, what a blast. This is the life. Guess it's time we thought of a name, huh? A name? All good bandit duos need a name. I, sort of have one in mind. Well, let's hear it. The Shadow Bandits. What do you think? Not bad, eh? Shadow Bandits. Great train robbers of the century. See if we can get even more of them. Open your eyes. How bad is it? This isn't my blood, is it, Clyde? Don't worry, you're going to be okay. I'm sorry, I let my guard down. Don't talk. The town's just a bit farther. You don't have to pretend. I know. This is my blood, isn't it? I'm done for. Get going. Leave me here. It'll only slow you down. But you want to get caught? Before you go, I have a favor to ask. Please, finish me off with your knife. How could you ask me to do something like that? You know what they'll do to me if they catch me alive? I don't want to have to go through that. Touch my arm. Feel it shaking. I've never been afraid of my life. Now I'm quivering like a leaf. Please, before I wet myself and have to die a coward, just take your knife and... I can't do that. Clyde! I'm sorry. Clyde, how could you? Alright. Let's see what else. Hey, are you alright? Where am I? In a small village called the Come on now, put yourself together. Alright, so now we're learning more about the character. Whoops. Once I'm done with the dreams here, I think we'll be good to go. Don't know how much more we have, though, for them. Hey, we are definitely learning more about the character, and this has so far been definitely worth it. Did we run out of the dreams already? Surely not. Let me check, see if there's something else I needed. Okay, so the first 4 dreams can be viewed at any time. So I did read. So those were the 3 of the dreams there, or was it the 4th? No, those were 4 dreams right there. We'll do this one more time and see what happens. Okay. So yeah, there's 4 dreams there that I did watch, so that just leaves 1 more. Alright. I think there's a couple more I need to get. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh. So I guess that is all of them. Alright, so I guess we're good on the dreams for Shadow then. Alright. There are 7 dreams in total. Okay, but where is the other 2? So I know... I know there's... so I got the... I know I got... Ooh. In locations. Well, I guess we could Thalmasa. Shoot. Count Cyan's Dream World. Okay. So, according to this, so apparently there's only 5 dreams for Shadow himself. Realm couldn't have a dream if you didn't save Shadow, but that is the end of it, basically. So, yeah, and then the other dream is Cyan's dream, and I guess that's what that's where the 7 dreams thing comes from. So 1 in 4 chance of getting them. Yeah, but according to what I just read, there's apparently 5 dreams. Maybe there's more. But all I'm seeing is 5 dreams. So maybe... So I think we're at a good stopping point either way. Well, 2 of my characters are close to leveling up, so we'll do that real quick. So if you know something about... Alright, a preemptive at that. Oh, look at that. He got sandstormed right back. Now he died. Mog has learned Holy. And he's so close, and... So yeah, they're so close to leveling up, I'm just going to go ahead and deal with that. I used to like Dev SFO. He used to actually... That's the thing with Short Fat Otaku. There was a time where he did actually have reasonable takes. And didn't completely lose his mind. But ever since, I guess, 2023, towards the end of that, he's gone completely nuts. And it has not been to... And, the thing is, he is reasonable about hiding it on YouTube, the full amount of crazy that he has become. But he doesn't hide it on Twitter at all. So, the moment you start showing what he says on Twitter, that's the moment things go very, very pear-shaped for him. Your stream is in my recommendations, says Rom. Welcome to the stream, Rom. I hope you have a wonderful day. Seems like a screw went loose after the game. Well, in the case of Dev, I don't know what happened between 2022 and late 2023, but that's really when he seems to especially have went downhill. Alright, she is definitely doing way more damage now. Mog is close to leveling up again, which is excellent. But yeah, like I said, it's somewhere between... I know he went crazy by late 2023. Maybe it's because of... Trying to think of what really set him off. Probably his takes on the whole friend-enemy distinction, which at that point he was actually openly in favor of. Because he basically took up the mantle that you should basically be anti-everyone all the time. That's not you. That combined, and I think that's also part of the everything is political mindset too. So I think it could just be. So I think it's a combination of those two things. Never played this game. It's all a bit cryptic for me. However, I played other Final Fantasy games, the Game Boy. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I can see it being considered cryptic. That is a fair critique, I think. I'm pretty sure you're expected to use a guide of some sort to actually get the figure everything out. Or at the very bare minimum, probably went through another Final Fantasy game in the past to have an understanding of some of the quirks to it. The reverse fence sitter. Yeah, something like that. Shadow's close to leveling up again, so we might as well grind him out. Why are you naming... Okay, I see what you did there, Krieg. I see. So he's close to learning that anyways. He's halfway through that. He has mastered that. might as well give him some more easy stuff while we wait for Shadow to level up. Then I think that'll be where we call the stream. Because at that point we'll have been at it for about 3 hours apparently. Okay. He's down for the count. Shadow is basically one more fight away, maybe. We'll see. Another character? No, just describing Dev has to be anti-everything. Yeah. When a traditional fencer would be like moderately for everything. Krieg says, I just got a feeling that Japanese game writers and Caltech designers work with an equal amount of laughing gas pumped into the workplace. I have an instinctive dislike to any character called Shadow, especially if he's supposed to be an assassin. I mean, you could argue it's unoriginal, sure. But he does have a reasonable backstory, that does the job alright. And his ability to throw I mean, he is I mean, I enjoy him as a character for what it's worth, but I can see him being not as quite as fleshed out. I could say that he's not as fleshed out as some of the other characters here, absolutely. Okay, well, we already, yeah. Closing in. He has already learned all that. Okay. Wait, what did I do? Oh, okay. Okay, we can give him re-raise with 2 more fights of Cactar, which, yeah, why not? Then I'll call it either way. If he levels up and gets re-raised, then that's when I call it. Well, make that 1 more fight. Okay, this is going to be 2 more fights either way, but that's fine with me. He's going to die regardless because Terra's going to do her thing and it's going to make it. So it based around active current health pool. Okay. So the less health she has, the worse it becomes. Heck, she and Sabin are both close to leveling up again, so I might as well. I know, but yeah. Another Cactar, that is definitely Shadow getting that ability maxed. Played this on SNES Mini and noticed the graphics are a little different. Yeah, there's a couple different versions. This is the Pixel Remaster. So, there's a whole bunch of different versions. He has not learned Osmose yet, so let's fix that. He has learned those. Might as well teach him the ways of Phantom. That should be easy enough. Okay, there's some more XP for us. Right, the Pixel. Yep. There's multiple different versions. Heck, there's even multiple different versions of this game on PC now. Because you also have the 2014 version, which is which goes with a different art style, but has a lot more content in it because it has stuff from the Game Boy Advance version too. Whereas this, from what I understand, goes for more what the original release was like. Krieg asks, will Dev shill for the UK digital ID? That's a very good question. I do not know. He might. I mean, it is really hilarious watching him try... Oh, yes, and also he's tried defending the FBI's involvement with all the agents, you know, actively egging on the crowd to do Jan 6, you know. Which really is... I've already covered this during one of my previous videos on him, but... Mog has already learned that. We'll give him that then. Whoops. Okay, so Shiva, he's getting close-ish to learning Raspanosmos, so one more of those will definitely do that. Heck, now Mog is close to leveling up again. And I'm curious to see how high I can get Terra's hit point pool. Oh, a Cactar? Yeah, Shadow is definitely getting his abilities now next. That's learned. The guy loves government pegging. You got it with the releases. Okay. Let's give Shadow this. Or I could give him that, and I think I will give him that for the time being. She is one fight away, still one slag room away from leveling up. So we will. There we go. And then we might as well level up Mog again too while we're at it. That's an insta-kill. Okay. She is close to... I think the next level up, she is definitely going to hit 4,000 hit points, which will be very, very nice. Let's see how much damage this does, even with it being a back attack. It's probably going to be substantial. Nice try on the Sandstorm, but... Oh, it doesn't matter because he got Antlions. Mog is one fight away from leveling up again. And he is close to learning a few more of these moves. Heck, I could probably get Shadow over the 3,000 hit point mark with his level up, so that will be nice. By the way, James Comey needs a lawyer, apparently. Yeah, I heard he got himself into some legal trouble. Days, we'll watch them tomorrow. Okay, yep. Should have more seasons. Oh, well, it's silver rank. Yep. Alright, that should definitely be Mog leveled up. Well, go ahead, heal her up, heal him up, heal him up, heal him up. He's so close that I might as well grind it. Of course, at that point, then 7 will be close. Oh yeah, he's about to learn Drain, which is excellent. Then we can put him on something else. Alright, Chucking says, what do you think about separating the art from the artist? A reasonable, well, I would say, in my case, a reasonable thing to do, but... If you were thrown into Star Trek Galaxy, what species would you like to be in what period? I mean, there's good choices there. Oh yeah, I'm using that anyways. Want to be, well... Seems like if we're doing the original setting, Vulcan would be an easy one. And it's not that specific as to the era. Basically... The only reason, and the main reason for anything, not because, well, you know, but, yeah, you know what JJ did with the reboot setting, so I don't think I have to explain why that I wouldn't want to be one in that context, but I would counter by saying, look, at least it's an alternate universe setting, and therefore I don't have to pay that much attention to it in comparison to some of the other things, but I digress. Cactar says, I find that I had to do that with Conan the Barbarian, even though it's just my top 10 due to Arnold's COVID. Yeah. Yep. Reasonable, though some may make it really difficult. Correct. You can absolutely do it, though, and there's plenty of cases where I would argue it's a really, really kind of necessary. Like, as cringe as Alan Moore is, he's a good example. If you like Watchmen, then you kind of have to be that way with regards to Alan Moore, because Alan Moore is a classic case of does not understand his own creation. And that's another reason why separating art from artists is actually is a good thing, I would argue. And while we're at it, I would also take up the position maybe it's a good idea to in some cases, even if something like a game or whatever is good, there's always the possibility that you have something really, really terrible associated with it. Or it leads to some really terrible outcomes. So, that's another example that would come to mind there. So, okay, so example of what I'm talking about. A lot of times, take gaming for example, a lot of the trends that were for the worse actually had a game that really pushed that particular trend that was actually good, or the trend or the thing that people despise now was done well in that game, but has since become a disaster for everyone. So, to provide one example, looking at DLC and looking at how much of a disaster DLC have been, I can point to a number of games that really pushed the whole DLC that actually were good, and the DLC itself was good, but it kind of ended up causing long-term issues. Case in point, Halo 2's map pack. Most of the maps are great on there, with the exception of one map. And it's still a good-looking map, it's just not as fun as the rest of them. But if you've seen the slog that DLC has become since, yeah. I can see that being a case of it there. Or, while we're on the subject, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, everyone wanting to copy that and getting us a bunch of linear hallway games as a result. So what you want about a certain fat exec, Bella Ramsey, And Last of Us Season 2 wouldn't have happened. Dark joke, I know. So, far right by modern sensibilities. That Kennedy meme comes to mind. Okay. How close are we to leveling up another? Okay. I mean, I don't know why I'm even grinding anymore. I was going to call this stream a while ago. At least about 10 minutes ago or something, but oh well. I'm having fun, so that could be part of it. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We will level up Shadow one more time, see where that puts us, and then that'll be a good stopping point, I think. I was going to hope to see how good her move was now. Well, I was going to get a whole bunch of XP for Shadow from this, but you know, since the game did that... I guess the game just wants me to play it some more. Okay, fine. Well, that puts Sabin so close as well that we might as well grind them both out. And then we'll be at a stopping point. Should only be a few more minutes. Unless we keep getting these Cactar, which I'm not complaining. We'll level up one more time, then we'll call the ace for the last 50. I know. Put Kennedy forward today and he's conservative. Put AOC in Kennedy's time and she is a nutter. Put AOC in any time, and she is a nutter. Like, Pol Pot would be fucking disgusted at how far left she's gone. Not even left just off the Overton window. Yee. A lot of things went through Kennedy's mind. That is true. That is very true. Okay, so he's learned some new moves. Put him on Kyrian. Why not? Seems like a good idea. He's close to learning Death, which is ironic. He's close to learning Quick. Which I have to wonder if that is going to be very useful for Terra, basically doubling the amount of moves. Greg says, Pol Pot's actions make a lot more sense when you remember he studied in Paris. Yeah, they do. Okay, did he really have to kill off half the party there? Well, Shadow is getting so slow to level up because he keeps dying that it might actually be a case of Terra getting leveled up first at this rate. Okay. Did more communism come from Russia or France? I honestly think it mainly came... Honestly, I would say the actual answer would be Germany. For one, Karl Marx. Kind of difficult to argue that, because the man basically created the ideology in general. Plus, you did have multiple far leftist governments take over in various points, for brief amounts in some cases, for longer amounts in others, in Germany. So that is going to be my big answer there. Yeah, at this point I might as well level up Terra again and try getting her to see if we get her over 4,000 hit points with Ultima equipped. Yeah, I was thinking Germany as well. Shadow has now learned Death, which is ironic considering this is an assassin character. He should have learned that ability long ago! Okay, Mog is close to some more stuff there. He's close to learning quick. Another slagworm. Because when it comes down to it, in the case of Russia, yes, you have the Soviet Union, and they did create a lot of puppet regimes. Right back at you, says Mog. Okay, so we have another level up on the hand. Boom. Friedrich Engels helped as well. Yes, this is also true. I mean, the French definitely did their part, don't get me wrong. That kind of was a disaster for them in the as well, so I don't know. He's one more fight. He's basically one more Cactar away from learning that. Actually, who should I mean, I could give him that, or I give him Alexander for a turn. If it becomes another Slagworm, he levels up with an additional 2 strength, which is going to be really useful. Nope, it's going to be another Cactar. Creek says, but who's truly more of a far-left lunatic, Lenin or your average U.S. gender studies professor? The average gender studies professor. Unironically, the average gender studies professor would unironically be less crazy and less far-left, or would unironically be more crazy and more far-left than Lenin. Okay, is there anyone that he can potentially learn? No, I've maxed out all of them for him. Except Bahamut. Okay. And Mog is still... But yeah, the average college professor or gender studies professor is definitely going to be more extremist than Lenin. Lenin is still a far leftist and still did a lot of mass murder and shit like that. You have to pay money to visit Marx's grave, all I'll say about... Yeah, but that's also, you have to remember that's a common theme with leftists in general, is that they like to mooch money off of everyone. Including other leftists. Okay, so now he's learned that. We can put him back on that. And we're so close to leveling her up again that we will do that, and then that's what we call it. We'll put. She'll make level 50. Hopefully, she'll hit 4,000 hit points, which should be. Oh, another Cactar. For example, if you ever seen a game developed by an indie studio that's made up mostly of far leftists, you'll notice that they never really discount the game very much. The most discount you'll see from a game like that is maybe 20% or 30%. Especially during, for example, a Steam summer sale. By comparison, when it comes to most people, most game devs, when they put during a summer sale or something, it'll be 50% off starting. Did you see Michael Malice's debate? I did not. Yeah, Ernie, yep. Selling anti-capitalism merch, yeah, that too. Ah. Well, she's leveled up, and now she is at over 4,000 hit points. I think we are at a good stopping point now, though. Kind of need her to actually equip another one, so she will equip Raiden, and he will equip Bahamut. That way they can both eventually learn some new stuff, but I think this is where we stop the game. Michael essentially fucked himself over by just not debating. Most unprofessional I've ever seen him. Interesting. Well, I guess that man earned the title of Malice in that situation, didn't he? Seriously. Rich just sat there and listened while Mike dug a deeper hole for himself. Oh boy. That, I'm sure, was an experience to witness. Oh well. So I think this is where we call it. We've been at it for another 3-hour long stream, almost 3.5 hours, and I think that is where we call it. So, yeah, this has been Ace. I hope you have enjoyed watching me play some more Final Fantasy VI as much as I've enjoyed playing it, and I hope to see you all again soon. Until then, take care. Ace out.